Hello and welcome everyone. Today I will be talking about Farming Simulator 2015 and 2017. I grinded many hours out of each of these when they were brand new, and I want to let you guys know which one I think is best and why. Also, I hope to clear some things up for any of you that are new to the franchise and let you know exactly what to expect. First off, one of the major things that I loved at first, then learned to hate, was a feature they added to 2017. In single player, you can do missions for fellow farmers and use their equipment to get paid very well. In fact, I found this as the most effective way to make money until very late game. I would have hoped it would have been more of a stepping stone, but it turned into a crutch. Instead of tending to my own field with my rundown equipment, I would run over and do a mission to save up for my next machine. Nothing seemed to compare to the money that you got for the effort and time you put into it. But then I began to hate the system because all of a sudden money was equating directly to time, and any time I spent was my valuable time out of my life just wasted for something that I could barely show anything for. I felt like I wasn't even playing a game, more so working so I could play the game. One of my favorite things about Farming Simulator is the trucking. In 17, they introduced 3 more styles of truck to use, which was truly wonderful. I fell in love with hauling the huge new vehicles with my truck and trailer. I honestly think that was my favorite part of the new game so far. As far as farming goes, you can expect about 95% of the same exact thing between 15 and 17. Very similar machines, methods, and experience. As always, farming in Farming Simulator is not very profitable, sadly. I am happy, however, that the logging industry was not as game-breaking as it was in 15. In 15, you could literally plant giant trees 20 yards from where you sell them and make $60,000 profit every 2 minutes. Luckily, that's not the case in 17. It seems like they have made everything well balanced. However, everything also yields very low profit and requires a lot of work for very little gain. In the end, it feels like 2017 was simply a makeover of 2015, which is fine. Farming technology changes very slowly and it's understandable. However, the graphics were just way too similar. At times, it felt like 17 was just an extra map from 15. I know I didn't go over every different thing about these games, but these seem to be the best points that matter to me. With that being said, I would not rule out the option of purchasing 15 instead of 17 if you're new to the franchise. You'll get most of the same experience and for a little bit less of the cost. As of today, November 7th, you can get 15 off of Steam for only $25 USD. From G2A you can grab it for 20 if you want to, whereas 17 you can grab for 35. Either way, I very much recommend you pick up one of these games. Whether you've played it or not, they're always going to satisfy that very specific itch that it seems like no other game can manage to satisfy. In the end, I think as a recommendation, I would say if you haven't gotten any of the Farming Simulator franchise yet, go ahead and pick up 17 for just $10 more. If you've already gotten 15, I would stick with that honestly, because there's not enough difference to warrant another $35 in the franchise yet. As always, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe and like buttons, and check out my Farming Simulator livestock tutorials as well.